truly doesn't make sense that something as sweet and delicious as candy could ever be dangerous. But it's true, sometimes you can have too much of a good thing. Once you get the full 411 about these candies, you'll be at a loss as to how some of these were ever put out for consumption. So without further ado, let us learn about several banned candies that are extremely dangerous. Number 5. Maoam. The Maoam needs no introduction for it as a candy famed far and wide for its packaging. Yes, it was not the ingredients but the wrapper that shot the Maoam to popularity. It was fruit-flavored candy sold in England and was recognized by its little green mascot that decorated its entire packaging. He was a cute little mascot, but the various animated fruits pictured alongside him got him into some pretty sticky situations. Anyone looking at the candy could definitely tell something was off. However, except for one father that brought this to the attention of the media, nobody else thought anything of it. Eventually, the design was altered by the company and they turned it into the mascot riding a skateboard. Number 4. Toxic Waste Nuclear Sludge Chew Bars. The name of this candy in itself seems like it's undoing, but no, that was not what it did. The Toxic Waste used to be a quite popular sour candy brand. They decided to branch out, and hence we were graced with the creation of the Toxic Waste Nuclear Sludge Chew Bars. It does seem like they like to go all out on the names, huh? Unfortunately, it seems like the company decided to stay true to their name, as it turns out trace amounts of lead were found in each bar, specifically in one of the flavors. Next time you see the word toxic attached to food, you run for the hills. Number 3. Haribo Sugar-Free Gummy Bears. Gummy bears truly seem harmless. They could possibly do no wrong, as they are just pure, fruity, sweet, delicious goodness. But clearly, they must have messed up for them to make their way onto this list. Not everyone can enjoy gummy bears though, as some people have to abstain from sugar for medical reasons. This was the reason Haribo decided to come in and save the day by putting out Haribo Sugar-Free Gummy Bears. This sweet gesture proved to be one of the worst marketing decisions they ever made. It turns out that one of the ingredients used to replace the sugar was in reality a potent laxative and made anyone who ate the sugar-free gummy bears empty their bowels very quickly afterward. So maybe next time, just don't eat the candy at all. It truly doesn't seem worth the hassle. Number 2. Kinder Surprise Eggs. No one has ever had such a cult following except for perhaps the Kinder Surprise eggs. These things had people going crazy, which alone is a testament to how good they must have tasted. These eggs were truly the jackpot. Not only were they incredibly fun, but the chocolate shell along with a layer of cream on the inside was actually quite delicious. And inside that delicious egg was a fun toy you could put together to play with. The United States never got to be a part of the Kinder Egg Surprise Eggs cult though, as issues with the FDA regulations had them banned. Loads of people attempted to bring them into the States, but trying to smuggle them in came with quite a risk, a hefty fine, and possible criminal prosecution. The issue with these eggs was that the chocolate was being mixed with non-edible components. Even though the pieces of the toy and instructions for how to put it together were secured in a tightly sealed container, there was still a risk of a choking hazard or cross-contamination. Turns out, they weren't worth the risk. Number 1. Happy Snippy. The first spot on our list of banned candies that are extremely dangerous goes to Happy Sippy. The 60s was an entirely different time. It was also the time when drugs such as LSD exploded onto the scene and the hippie culture began to gain a following. Sounds like a weird time, but what was even weirder was the person that came up with Happy Sippy. Happy Sippy was a candy that was marked to kids who felt an attraction towards the hippie lifestyle. It was essentially a tube of sugary goodness that kids could bite into and sip from. It was nothing revolutionary when compared to other candies on the market at the time, as many of them were practically the same thing. However, there was one little difference. The Happy Sippy delivery system just so happened to be shaped like a heroin needle. We need not inform you that the Happy Sippy did not last very long in the market. It's safe to say that normalizing playing around with syringes to kids was a huge mistake. One mistake they can never come back from. That is the end of our list of banned candies that are extremely dangerous. Let us know your thoughts on today's video below in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching. Until next time.